Hey guys, so today we are going to be looking at my top 10 favorite plushies that are in my own personal collection. I have literally been collecting plushies as long as I can remember. I started really collecting them about 10 years ago when I could start making my own money and buying them and not having my mother tell me, "You have too many plushies." She has kind of eaten her words since then. Can't stop me now, Mom. Anyways, we are going to start at number 10. At number 10, I think I'm going to have to go with a solid choice of my Favorite plush. Now, there is a 6-foot-long Favorite plush. I do not own that. I have very few life-size plushes, or jumbo plushes, if you will. But this one is just one of my favorites. I've always loved Favorite. It's just like the cutest little thing. And this is kind of a poseable one. Not too poseable. You can't do too much with Favorite, but it is just a cool one, and I am always happy to have Favorite in my collection. Coming in at number 9 is gonna have to be my Galarian Ponyta plush. There's just something about this plush that I've always just loved. The color palette is just so great. Obviously, all Galarian Ponytas have this color palette, but I do just love it. It's so fluffy and cute and soft. I have one other Galarian Ponyta, but I would say this one is my favorite of the two. Coming in at number 8 is going to have to be my Hisuian Typhlosion plush. It is a pretty big guy, bigger than I was expecting when I ordered it. Actually, I didn't order this. This was a gift, but you know, I saw it on the website. But yeah, he's pretty big. But I adore the Hisuian Pokemon. I don't know what it is about them. Cyndaquil has always been one of my favorite starters, but this version of Typhlosion just stole my heart, and it is definitely in the top 10 of my favorite Pokemon at this point. My number 7 is going to have to be my Zacian plush. Now, if you know me pretty well, you knew that this guy was going to be on the list somewhere. I am definitely a wolf girl at heart. I've always loved wolves. They're my favorite animal. So when we got wolf legendaries, you know your girl fell in love. So I don't have the Zamazenta, although Zamazenta was the legendary I picked. The plush looked kind of wonky to me, so I didn't really want it. Although Zacian's sword is kind of floppy, which is kind of upsetting. I hope that I can get it to just stay straight one day. But the detail in this plush is just so amazing to me. It's just so well put together. I mean, most of the plushies are, there with a few exceptions. But it is just a beautiful plush, and I absolutely love it. Number 6 is the newest plushie to my collection, but as a self-proclaimed shiny hunter, it had to be on the list. My only shiny Pokemon plush is shiny Hisuian Zorua. As I said before, Hisuian Pokemon stole my heart. Hisuian Zorua being one of them. I actually don't have this shiny yet. I have been trying so hard to get it, but I don't have it yet. But we have it in plush form. I wish that Pokemon came out with more shinies or did like a lottery system when it came to getting shiny plushes. I think that would be so fun. It's such a cool idea. But this is our only shiny Pokemon I have right now. I know they've had shiny Kecleon in the past and shiny Celebi in the past, but I haven't been able to get my hands on them, so here's my only shiny. Number 5, and halfway through the list, if you didn't think another Hisuian was gonna make it, you were wrong. This Hisuian Goodra plush. I don't know. Something about it. I can't even explain why some of these are my favorite. Just look at it. Look how happy this little guy is. I fell in love with this plush as soon as I saw it. I was like, this one I have to have. Hisuian Goodra was on my team, so I had to have it. My team consisted of 3 Hisuians, Typhlosion, Zoroark, and Goodra, so I have to have them, obviously. But there's just something about the way this Goodra is and how it's sitting that is just so cute, and I just can't get over it. Okay, coming in at number 4, I kind of cheated for this one. they're the same kind of plushies, to be fair, but my fluffy Vaporeon and my fluffy Luxray, why did I forget its name? I don't know, but I adore this line of plushies. These two specifically are just so well done. I mean, look at it, and it, like, this collar stays up. It does not fall down, which I was like stunned by. I thought this would be so floppy. Like, just that little detail to it makes it so much better. This guy's a little floppy, but we can forgive Vaporeon for that. And of course, here is Luxray. This is my second one of this collection. I have, it's either Minccino or Cinccino. I always get those confused, but again, just like so well made, so much detail, and he's fluffy. What more could you ask for? Coming in at number 3 is gonna have to be my metallic Mew plushie. Now, there were a bunch of mythical metallic plushies that were released for the 20th anniversary, Mew being the first one of the line. I was only able to afford at the time 3 of them. I have Mew, Manaphy, and Shaman, but Mew was a wild ride to get. This line sold out so fast. I was constantly going to GameStop asking for them because back then they switched between GameStop and Toys R Us where they were. So the first one was at GameStop, the next one was at Toys R Us, and so on and so forth. But this Mew, I will never forget that the guy at GameStop, who could have possibly just been flirting with me, called every GameStop he could until he found one, had it shipped to his store, and then called me. I was like, hey, I got the Mew, come pick it up. So no matter what his motives are, I'm happy that I was able to get it. We've already made it to number 2, and number 2 is one of my favorite mythicals. I have a lot of favorite mythicals. I mean, how can you not? They're all adorable, but we're going with Celebi. This is my only Celebi plush, unfortunately, but it is a great Celebi plush. This is for the Halloween collection. Let's see if I can figure out what year. Maybe. We'll see. 2019 collection. Took me a second. But this is when they started really bringing these to America. This one I think I actually got at GameStop. And this is back when they had really beautiful tags. I had to keep that tag just for the artwork. But this is just a great Celebi plush. She's a little wizard. Even's got a little Pikachu pumpkin on his wand and this cute little hat. I mean, I think you can tell why he made it to number 2. And we have finally made it to number 1. This is probably one of my all-time favorite plushies that I own, which might be a surprise to some people, but it is my Sleeping Gengar plushie. Now, this is from a Ban Presto machine. I actually found it at Box Lunch. Box Lunch used to have like a ton of Pokemon plushes from Japan specifically, but like this one was $30 for this little guy. So obviously I didn't get a lot of them, but I had to get this little Gengar. I mean, look at him. I am such a sucker for sleeping plushes in general, but something about Gengar still smiling when he's asleep just melts my heart. I don't know what it is, but he is so cute. He is number 1 in my collection of favorites. It's really hard to like actually choose favorites because I love them all, but I gotta put him at number 1. That is everything for me today, guys. Don't forget to comment down below which was your favorite plushie from the top 10. And if you want to see any other tours of my plushies, it can be kind of hard because there are so many of them, but I will try to make it happen for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really does help with my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!